Ayo, this story is as ridiculous as it sounds, but it's all true. For the sake of confidentiality, let's call this classmate Charles instead of his real one. Like I said, I don't want you to go figure out who actually did this in real life, because I'm over it. It was like 3, 4 years ago. This is just for comedic value. So, anyway, on to the story. So, it was lunchtime in ninth grade, and I happened to buy myself a fruit roll up. I remember that I had to go back to get something, probably ketchup or forks. I'm always forgetting shit, so I left my lunch tray at the table. You see where this is going? When I came back, my fruit roll up was gone. I was freaking out a little. I was like asking around, hey, who took my fruit roll up? But I was such in a panic, I wasn't directing that to anyone, so I was pretty much talking to myself, so no one really thought, no one heard me anyway. That's when I spotted a fruit roll up on Charles' tray with the exact same flavor as mine. So I grabbed that motherfucker back, and to my surprise, Charles flipped the fuck out. I'm not talking about slightly raising my voice like I did, like, oh, who took my fruit roll up? No. He stood up and clenched his fist and demanded his fruit roll up back. Oh no, his precious fruit roll up. I was thinking, no way. That's bullshit. When you're the one that stole it, it's the exact same flavor. Mine's gone. That's what I was thinking. He didn't really know what was going on. So I stood up and stood my ground. I'm like, no. Then Charles, actually, I didn't stand up. I stood my ground though, metaphorically. Then Charles decides that he's gonna fight me over it if he doesn't get that precious fruit roll up back. That's when shit got serious. I wasn't in protest mode anymore. I was like shitting. Like, I'm glad I didn't shit my pants right then. Like, I was in shock. Like, am I actually gonna get in a fight? I didn't want to fight. I was also in shock that some kid towering over me actually wanted to fight me over this, a fucking fruit roll up. I kept telling him if this isn't mine, then who took mine? Because mine was missing. That it was bullshit and he took my. Then another classmate, I'm gonna call Glenn for confidentiality. He tossed my fucking fruit roll up back at me. He was right. I took his fruit roll up. Poor Glenn looked as shocked as I was when he tossed it back at me. It was supposed to be a joke. Am I pissed at Glenn? I was in the moment, I'm not gonna lie, but as an adult now looking back at the situation, he was just trying to fuck with me and it backfired terribly. Holy shit. He did not expect this to happen. But what gets me more pissed than anything, looking back at this, is as soon as I was proven innocent and returned his precious fruit roll up that he claimed to kick my ass over, a false accusation, I don't get any fucking apology. Not from Glenn, oh, sorry for taking the fruit roll up and having this shit happen. To be fair, his eyes said it all, and he apologized with his eyes, but I expected one from Charles. I mean, I could apologize for taking his fruit roll up too, to be fair, but over a fucking fruit roll up, I was trying to get fucked up over, and it wasn't even my fault. So, like I said, that's my story time. Don't go witch hunting. I'm over this shit. I was a little more dramatic in this story to prove a point. I'm not actually pissed at this anymore. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And for more story times, so let me know. Rap reviews will be back soon in a couple days. Hopefully I can get a comedy in here soon too. So, stay tuned for that.